Are you ready to get into some bathroom renovations? All right, so I pieced together the process of the bathroom, and I hope that you enjoy it. And at the end, I go over exactly what I have financially into this project. Thanks, and keep watching. I had a paper border up on the bathroom, and I have to take it down. I was told I have to take it down, which is fine. But John says I can't use a ladder on that floor. I have to put a board down and then put the ladder. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be like figuring life out soon. I got to figure out how I got to do that. But I have a lot of video to share with you, and I just want to give you a real recap on where the bathroom is at. This is the update. This is what the shower is going to look like. That's going to be the doorway, the exterior drain. That's ready. All the plumbing is ready. The fan goes automatically. They put the boxes in. Oh, little man, what are you doing? I know, what's that noise? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Your girl's tired. Okay, so now you're getting to see that there is actually a wall system going up. What the bathroom's actually going to kind of come into looking like, right? In the next photo, they not only gave me an interior drain, they gave me an exterior drain because I don't want to put a door on the shower. I want that open concept shower. But if Johnny D wants a glass door, I don't want any glass. I don't want a clean glass. I have well water, I have hard water. I can't imagine what it's going to be like to clean this glass. So that's why there's a drain outside. But let me show you the next two pictures. One is the drain, and then how they pitched the floor and what it looks like. Now they are up to, like, I guess the floor foundation is down, and now they bring in another barrier. And I think that this barrier is almost like a pool liner. So watch this video.
Yeah, so was I, so. See, the reason we notch these out is to accommodate the thickness of the liner, especially in the corners when we make these folds. When you have all of this material, which I'm going to trim it to fit under there exact.
You must wrap packages very nicely.
I don't. Get it done as quick as I can.
Only this. Only this.
Okay, so John, I'm going to need the Phillips drill, and I'm going to need that screw.
So after they got the I'm going to call it quote quote the pool liner, right, installed, right, what they did was they filled it with water. They filled it with water, and then they came downstairs and had lunch. Unbeknownst to me, they're like, do you want to go upstairs? We filled it with water. We want to check for leaks. And he goes, check your dining room, living room. I'm like, what? And they were joking. But anyways, they filled it with water. And in the next part of this video, you're going to see it filled with water for the first time. Oh my God, look. Do you see? Can you tell? It's got water in it. Oh my God.
Warranty's over.
Wise guy. Oh my gosh.
We gotta get to work.
I'm going. I'm loving it. That is super cool. Can I just borrow your shirt for a second?
Perfect.
Thanks. I'm going to send it to myself. Great job. Love it. Love yous.
You'll see the water over there.
Oh, that is so super freaking cool.
And look, it's all draining from the corners and everything's down.
I know, look at that.
It's all pitched down there.
Look, you can actually see it.
Mm-hmm. That's the pre-slope.
Look at that.
So the mud floor will always drain out underneath.
Oh, dang.
And your shower will not get moldy.
Ta-da! Now, after they got that liner in place, they were able to start building the walls. This is how it looked that night. Bathroom update. Look, do you see? The wall is up. Look at that. The sheetrock is cut for the skylight, and it's now looking like a real bathroom, not just a room. I know it's so hard to see, but look at that. Right? So that's the drain that's on the outside. Hopefully we won't need a door because I didn't want any glass, but look at that. Look at that. Alright. Guess it's almost my turn soon to come in and take down the stupid stuff on the top. Yeah, that's where we're at. Looking like a bathroom. It's so hard to see. I know, it's pretty cool, right? Yep. So now that the walls are up, the next part is to get the main floor ready for mud, I do believe. Say that again?
Back against the wall.
Wow. Holy moly. You're an artist.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the process is, but what's the next step?
The next step is tomorrow we are going to roll out a fine mesh on the floor and coat it with thin set, and that will add an extra layer of strength to everything.
Wow.
Especially because your joists, your beams underneath the floor are 24 inches on center, so that will, it's almost like making like a plywood, but it's made out of cement and stuff to make it super strong.
Wow. That's cool.
Yep, so that's the next step. The next step is, also tomorrow to vacuum that heater really good so there's no grit around it. So, is this edge here to like not step on? Because it could break, but it's fine. It's totally fixable. Which is best to always like step over.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, step on.
You can go ahead, you can walk around on it. On things off.
So they had to put down a mesh, and this is what the mesh part looked like. Okay, I took a video last night. This is the next morning. So what were you actually, you were stapling this down is what the banging was.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, when I was trying to shoot a video, I was actually not recording myself, but I was saying, you were doing it in almost the same amount of increment time. Like you'd go for 10 seconds, stop,
boom, 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 boom,
and then stop.
boom, boom, boom,
Yes.
boom, boom.
So it was timely. Oh my God. So it gives you a different visual when there's nothing in the room. So here comes Billy. Hi, Billy.
Hello.
Billy is the mastermind. But look, oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. They're coming in with mud in mud, is that the proper term?
Mud is the term for
They're coming in with mud in a few minutes. To float the floor. So am I locking my bedroom door while you do that so that the animals don't come in?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you guys have to remember that. Oh my God. Looks so freaking amazing.
Yeah,
Loving it.
We do not want the pets getting cement poisoning.
We ran into a little problem. I guess Billy comes from Long Island, New York, which is a major part of the city, urban area. And products are easier to get anywhere else other than a rural area such as where I live. He needed a fine sand. We had sand over at TJ's building, but it wasn't fine enough. Home Depot didn't have it. I tried Lowe's. I tried a Home Depot that was like 40, 50 miles away, one that was 30 miles away. Nobody had it. I called our local sand and gravel yard, who's a friend, and I said, do you have this? And he says, yes. He says, come and get it. He says, I close at 12. We're like, okay. So I send John and Billy to go get it. So I say to him, you know, what's your best form of payment? How do you want to get paid? And he goes, Don, just buy me a beer. So the boys went and got the mud. And this is them getting the mud, or the sand to make the mud. So after they got the sand and they made the thin set, they worked on the floor all that day. And I think that was Tuesday of this week. And it looks amazing. Like I was like, it's not even finished and I think it looks pretty, right? I'm like, wow. So Billy left his fan here to dry the floors. It's done. And this is where we're at right now with it and how it looks. Okay, now this is the thin set. So the mud is underneath and the mud is underneath, the thin set is on top, which is what they used the sand for. And this is where we're at now. I'm like, wow. It is so super cool. And then Billy has it marked where they have to use some kind of, you see there's lines up there. John has to put some kind of sealer in these areas. There's if you look at the circle, half circle here, and then I've got to come up and start taking down the border. But it's a water-based border. I think it's going to come down. Actually, I think it's going to, hold on. My body hurts. Because I can't reach. I think it's going to be super. I'm going to have to water it. Not as super easy as I thought. I will peel it and I'll come in with a sponge. And I'm just going to water the heck out of the wall. Alright, not as easy as I thought. But that will be my job. I'll start in the tub area so that I don't have to worry about. But this is days. I mean, Billy left on Tuesday and today is Friday. So I don't think my 140 pounds is going to hurt the floor. I hope not. But I will put a piece of wood down. You see all their notes? How cool is this? Hidden time capsules, right? So I gotta take all this stuff down. Alright, that's my job today. I'll get a water bottle and I'll do that. But yeah, this is the floor. And then I'm gonna show you out here. I did not make my bed today because I slept with the devil last night, meaning I danced with the devil. I got laundry to put away. Texas is sleeping. This is the wall that I want the brick on. I was going to start it tomorrow, but I'm like, I got to paint that cabinet. I got to take the nails and the screws out of the wall. I'm like, what do I do? I just have too much. That's the floor that came upstairs. And this is the wall tile. This was the floor tile. And let me tell you something. That sucker was heavy. All right, let's get back to it. I know. Now we are up to what am I at financially? Oh my gosh. I'm going to zoom you in. We're going to get into my folder and I'm going to have a cup of coffee. these are all my receipts, and I'm keeping them orderly because there have been returns. We had purchased extra insulation, so I got to take a roll back. So there's pluses and minuses in here. So every receipt goes here, and John's like, I got to return this. Where's the receipt? I come right into my folder, and I take it out. We started this journey of purchasing on almost a month ago. So we've got January 12th, where I started making my purchases. But we started ripping the first week after, actually right after Christmas, we started demoing that bathroom. So we're at almost 2 months of construction. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's what it's taking us. I have no complaints. I am so okay with the process, but I'm like, I feel like my first half of the year is gonna fly by. It's like, where did it go? It's like, whoosh, out the window. So the first page, I redid the math because Hobby Lobby stuff was free because I used a rebate card. Walmart mirrors were free because I used reward points. Then we had a return to Home Depot. So I had to do the math, and I wanted to make sure it was correct. So this portion came to $4,417.68. Then we had some more purchases, and we had refunds. These are all refunds right here. In fact, I should be marking them in yellow. Refund, refund, refund. I hope I did that right. Can I just do the math real quick? 441,768, 11605, 9428. Bear with me. 4548 minus 947 minus 1356 minus 12816 in. That's the correct number. Woo! I had a moment that I was like, did I do that right? But yeah. So page 1 came to $4,687 for supplies. We are now on to page 2. The guys went to Home Depot a lot within the last week, right? So they got, and then I bought a towel rack at Walmart. I don't know if that's going to be returned. So that's still on here. Then they went to I ordered all the tile and stuff, and that came to just over $1,000. So we were at $5,867.06. Then they went to Home Depot. Johnny D did return a couple of things. They went to Home Depot again. I did have to return that insulation. And then they did have another return. Our total just in product is this amount, $6,076.86. I am not getting a new vanity, and I am not getting a new tub. And this is not going to be including what I have to pay Billy, right? So bathroom renovations are not inexpensive. They're expensive. I did not go in here with a budget. I had money put aside. I had that $5,000. I had the 100 envelope challenge. So I have that $5,050, which it will cover this. But right now, my Home Depot is 0% financing for 18 months or something like that. I've got to double check all that. So that's where I'm at with that. Am I over with the 100 envelope challenge? Yes. But I'm still okay. And I still had money put aside for whatever Billy's form of payment will be. Like, meaning, what does Billy want? I still have work to do. I've got to get things done. So that is page 1, and that is page 2 as of 2 days ago. Boom. Bathroom renovation is still ongoing, and I am beyond excited about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you back here in another video where I actually save money for things like this. Save to sink. Love yous. Bye.